Alright everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Blueprints. We're going to be pushing on to day 48 here. We last put our foundation outside. So we know our foundation is going to be outside. And it's also still going to be in the house, right? I think that's the case. The foundation will be inside and outside the house if we draft it. Or did it remain outside? Did we already draft it outside? I genuinely don't remember. Oh, that's right. The foundation stayed in the outer room. Okay, so the foundation's in the outer room, and then I assume we're gonna get to reset it somehow. I'm not gonna go fiddle with it today. I assume we can reset it somehow, and then on top of that, excuse me, we should be able to do something cool with it, and maybe it'll just go back into the draft pool, and we could do something like that. That's what I'm hoping for. Did we? Oh, we hit up the freezer yesterday. I was like, why do we have so many coins? Okay. A mail room, a break room, and a corridor. Well, we might as well get another mail room started. I like the idea of having the mail room getting started again. You were being given a medal? What kind of medal were you being given? Did you win a race or something? Yeah, putting it back where it was would be fine. I'm also not opposed to putting it like a little higher in the house. Either way, it should be pretty good. We can't go to the bottom of the elevator now. It doesn't do anything. Ooh, I will take a foyer here, though. Wait, what was that, Jafar? He invested heavy in AI when it wasn't all that good and well received, so he got a ton of backlash and lost most of his viewers. Who is this that this happened to? Just out of curiosity. We'll take a library here. Library. Yeah, no foundation inside. You're right, that guy. We do have the key card to access the elevator, but we know that it doesn't do anything. Oh, Quebblecop. Yeah. I remember that name. I don't know who it is. I just recognize the name. Ooh, I don't like any of these. Study's kind of cool because we have some gems, but the commissary is just better for drafting right now, and we have money for items, so let's take that. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, for the dead internet theory, right? Because that got mentioned. I know that the dead internet theory was proven true, but I do not know the exact numbers of it. However, for anyone that's not familiar with the dead internet theory, and please, someone in chat, explain it if you would like to, the concept behind it was that the majority of the users on the internet are bots and not human beings. Not a good spot for the notice station, good spot for a code check. And that's the majority, right? And there's a couple things behind this that are fun to talk about. So, first one being like, listen, we're not getting into the politics of Twitter or X or whatever the heck it's called now. I've never used it in my life. I don't know anything about it. However, I do know a cool fun fact about it, that after it was purchased by its most recent purchaser, Elon Musk, he purchased it, they purged over 80% of the counts on Twitter. Over 80% of all Twitter users for the past however long the site's been around were bot accounts. I'm not going into countries or anything like that, but they were bots. They weren't real people. Honestly, Classroom's pretty good here. I'll take the Classroom here. They weren't real people. And people were like, that's crazy, that's not true. And I want to ask you guys this, right? I never had Twitter, I never used it. But fun thing that I like to do for my friends is go, okay, do you guys know a single human being that posts consistently on social media? Do you guys know anybody that posts on Facebook, Reddit, Snapchat, Instagram? Instagram's different. Instagram, I know people that post on Instagram, and it's usually pictures and small life updates and stuff like that. Oh, there's our observatory again. A lost and found. Ooh, but I don't want to lose our items, especially when we have the paper crown. We don't need to connect to the bedroom, so we'll take the observatory and then just test the bedroom. I'm okay with not redrawing from here. Actually, you know what? No, I think I am going to redraw. We'll probably get the observatory elsewhere. Is this a tunnel that we haven't discovered yet, guys? Hold on. Have we... I don't remember. Have we dug this tunnel all the way to the end of the house yet? This does block us, but we have to. As a bot myself, thank you, Anucci. We did this one. Okay, cool. I won't do it then. I won't do it. We're safe. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you guys. I'll take the dining room here, honestly. That is the first one. Okay. I thought it was the first one. I genuinely could not remember, so I appreciate it. Let me check the bedroom. But anyways, dead internet theory, right? Like, it was... and it wasn't just Twitter. They did it with, like, Facebook, too. Like, over 65... And these numbers are complete guesses, okay? I know they were high. I know they were above half on, like, all the websites. I don't know. These aren't... Don't take these as factual, okay? I just don't remember these. But it was, like, 60% of... like, all people using Facebook and actually posting on Facebook were bots. Like, they were not real people. They were just scripted programs. I will go back to the foyer. No, we don't need to go back to the foyer here. We can play off of this. Bye, Hazel. Thank you for joining us, even though it was short. Not subscribers and comment. It wasn't creators. It was just, like, subscribers and commenters. Wow, I just realized we don't have keys. That's not... Oh, shit. Is this run about to be over with? We have one door to draft from. Yeah, propaganda machines is pretty much accurate. Like, that's spot on. Yeah, I guess we're going back to the foyer. It's our only option. But it is pretty interesting to see that, like, the majority... And like I said, think about it. Out of all the people you know, do you guys know anybody that posts consistently on social media? I know no one. I don't associate with people like that, to be fair. But I don't know anybody that posts consistently on social media. These are not good at all. I think I'll take the parlor here and hope we get a drawing room. So, but that internet theory was cool. There's some cool stuff associated with it and cool tests. A big one was, there was a Reddit, like, AI thing or something. They went to, like, a popular Reddit page. I don't remember what it was, and yeah, no blue hint this time. And basically an AI, they used an AI bot to sway people without any evidence on Reddit, and they used it for like 6 months or something. It was a cool experiment, if I'm remembering it correctly. And at the end of it, the bot, using completely AI comments, just scanning pages and commenting, like, it was like a bunch of times a day or something like that. Like, it took over the subreddit, and it swayed the opinion of the Reddit users, like, lots of them. But it was never a real person. It was just an AI scrubbing post and then responding with the intent to change people's mind. And it did, like, a lot, like, successfully. They counted, like, upvotes and stuff on it and responses. All right, the black box is false. The black box is true. A false box contains the gems. Consistently on private accounts makes sense. Okay, that's fair. That's understandable. That's pretty funny, Steve. Let's see. A false box contains the gems. If you are true, what does that mean? The black box is true. So if you're true and you're true, the black box is false. This is a false statement. So this can be true. A false box contains the gems. The black box is true, can be true. And then that would force this one to be false. This is a false statement, which means if you read it, it would be the black box is true. And it says the false box contains the gems. So I believe they're in the blue box, if I had to guess. Yes. We're pushing it, though, for the day. We do have a secret passage here. Holy shit, I think we're taking a secret passage. Yeah, blue box either way. Honestly, the breakfast nook for the key seems pretty smart. I'm gonna go take a secret passage here, because the door is gonna be unlocked and it's a secret passage, and I want to do something like this and get a hallway on the other side of the house. This is kind of what I was hoping for, was a courtyard or one of our wing halls. Either one of those was going to be good. Courtyard could be good for items, but since it's unlocked and we don't have keys, I'll save it for later. What I will do is I'll take an East Wing Hall and just dump it now. Well, not dump it. I don't mean dump it like in a bad way. I'm happy to have it, honestly. A breakfast nook is a key. The observatory gets us another thing. What you call it for the day? The break room allows us to have a key card for tomorrow, but I'm not necessarily... I kind of like the idea of a break room here. We could try to get a better room. We did already use our chapel, but another East Wing Hall would be good here as well. But a breakfast nook seems so safe. Let's gamble. Okay, we did get a drawing room. You know what? I'm okay with this. This is not a terrible spot for the drawing room. Now, the showroom could have the master key, which could save us a lot of trouble. Or we could just take the drawing room and flush it out. I would rather save the drawing room for maybe rerolls up there. Let's be risky with it. Let's take the showroom. Let's see if we have a master key in here today. We do not. Oh, we do have a master key. Let's go. We're going to buy it. The emerald bracelet, we already have 9 gems. I don't think we're worried about that. I will take the master key, though. Now, the moon pendant? I don't know if I want to take it just yet. I mean, the moon pendant's pretty good. Save up for the emerald bracelet afterwards. I think that's a good idea. What if we do something funny like this? What if we go Banner of the King, we set it to black, and we try to get a treasure trove? What if we try to get a treasure trove out of this? Observatory? We don't need to come back to the observatory. This is a good spot for the quest bedroom as well. If you ever get a prism key, wait till I get the aquarium. Honestly, yeah, I mean, that seems pretty good. I'm all for that. Quest bedroom, observatory. Observatory's cool. We're probably going to get it. Let's dump a quest bedroom as a dead end here. Give me just a moment. Sorry, I'm just checking something on my phone real quick. Alright, seems like we might have E and Terra for the stream later on today. Let's go ahead and go in here. Is that the car keys? Is the moon pendant's chain made of safety pins? No, it's just like a metal clasp. They do kind of look like it, but it's more just like a blocky chain. Now, we don't want to waste too many steps, but we do have to keep that in mind. Also, we guarantee that this is unlocked because of the foyer, so we're still good without a key, but we do have the master key now anyways, which it's so beautiful. We did get an aquarium. I'm not opposed to an aquarium. Honestly, the den is probably better right here. We already have the den letter too, don't we? Oh, blue room memos. Did we get the den? We did get the den. Okay, let's go ahead and take the den right here. Held together by paper clips. It did kind of look a little bit like paper clips. I'm not gonna lie. They looked like industrial paper clips, though. Like, they're heavy duty. Huh. These all kind of suck. Let's redraw. Hey, there's our treasure trove. And it's right next to the showroom, so I think we just take it now, honestly. It's kind of what we were looking for. Let's take our treasure trove. Do you open chests, Master Key? No, you do not. Okay. Alright, hold on. Let's grab all of these. Is there a certain room we want to... What color room would we want to get? We could keep the scepter on blue since we still have a lot of blue rooms. Let's just take blue. It's smart. Let's just take blue. Blue's a good solid choice right now. Purple looks so cool though. We could try to get her ladyship's chambers. Nah, we'll take blue. Well, we can't change the king because we've already set it to black print for the day. But you're talking about probably for the future. Yeah, blue for rank 8 notes makes sense. that guy. It's pretty good. What do I think about the lore of the game so far? What do I think about the world that the Blueprints is on? Okay, here's my thing about the lore in this game. It is incredibly well written for the most part. I unfortunately think that the gameplay mechanics clash with the story too much for me. I don't remember half the characters' names. I've already forgotten most of the lore about this game because I'm the one playing it, not the one observing it. If I was watching someone play this game, I could follow the lore to a T, and I would love it. We'll go ahead and buy the Moon Pendant now as well. But because I'm playing it, every day that I start, I have to plan something out in my head, and then plan for the next day, and then plan for future days ahead. So then I'm like, I've got so much going on that I'm like, shit, what happened in the story? I already forgot. Like, I can't tell you the name of the guy from Curse Mode. I don't remember his name. I genuinely don't. I don't know what his name was. I can't tell you. My mother's name is Mary, but I don't remember her actual name right now. I don't even remember my mother's actual name. Isn't that, like, that's crazy to me. And I love it. I think the story writing in this game is fantastic. But there's so much. I don't want to take this. We'll save music room for later. There's just so much going on that, like, I can't track it anymore. I have so many family members. I have people that I've referenced but never have seen in the story. Like, I've seen their names, but I have no idea who they are. There was a guy named Randolph. What did Randolph do? Was he the admin guy for the house? Like... Like, I love this game. I think the story is so well written. I think... Oh, it's Marion. See? Marion Marigold. Yeah, I didn't even remember that was her real name. We'll set the security doors to high for experiment reasons and change offline mode to... Well, we don't need it. Yeah, we'll change it to offline mode on lock just for good practice. And then change offline mode. That's fine. Then we need to... return to our security menu. She's Mary P. Jones. Yeah. I'm Simon P. Jones. There's Herbert S. Sinclair. I got those two names down. But, like, you gotta remember, I'm 85... I'm almost 90 hours into this game. Alright, Swanson G. What was the gardener's name? I don't remember the gardener's name. That's the problem, is that the story doesn't tie into the gameplay mechanics. If it did, I would remember every detail. But so far, it's like, do a gameplay mechanic, get rewarded with a piece of story. And then I go play on in the future, and that piece of story had no relevance to any gameplay mechanic in the future. Now, don't get me wrong, they do interact with puzzles. Sometimes the lore helps with puzzles. Randolph Moore was the gardener. I thought Randolph Moore was the admin guy. Old one is Danny Ravane. See, I don't even remember these names in the slightest, like, at all. And it's because I don't have to use them. Like, they're not relevant to me playing the game. They may be relevant to me solving a puzzle later on, but unfortunately, I can't track gameplay mechanics, drafting, and setting goals for myself, and remembering damn near 40 hours worth of lore from 2 months ago. We need to do an experiment setup. Let's start with an experiment. Each time you find... Ooh, bypass a security door. No! Okay, well, hold on. Nogla, the one Irish YouTuber? Yeah, that's pretty funny. I remember Nogla from the Vanos crew. Now that I have the admin keys, names are important. That's true. I don't even remember what the admin keys are. I know you're supposed to take notes on this game, but you can't take notes on the lore. Unseal an antechamber door could be interesting. Gain 1 key is unnecessary. 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. That will flood us for blue rooms, and we'll be likely to just draft blue rooms over and over and over again as aquariums on the 8th rank. So I think I'll take unseal the antechamber doors. Let's try that. The final puzzle is to recite all the lore in chronological order. That's the other thing, too, is the lore is not in order, which I think is really cool, And I think that I think the game is like, it doesn't punish you for not knowing the lore. That's the other part too. I will say that's something else I like. That's not a genuine, like, that's a genuine respect thing, not a complaint thing. When it comes to, hey Anastasia, welcome to the stream. When it comes to game knowledge, you can forget most of the story in this game and still be okay, which I think is nice. Also, we haven't drafted a boiler room up there on the 8th rank yet, but I'm not really worried about that. Laboratory. The lab just, I mean, we don't really need that. We'll just take the boiler room here to keep going up. We need to. An antechamber door has been unsealed. That's nice. Do we have a shovel? We do not have a shovel for today. The only time we needed order was the places he visited for the map in room 46. That's true. And that was a while ago. Interesting. I would not have expected this to be my options. Double passageway and an archives. Yeah. Yeah, Anastasia. Well, I'm not going to say where she's from, but she did mention it before. Ooh. No, I kind of want to reroll here. Actually, you know what? This is a pretty good spot for the break room. So that way we can end our day up here after we're done. Because we're not going back for anything. Oh, shit, we got to go back to the coat check at the start of the run. Yeah, we might as well just take the break room now. You know what? It's the same as the observatory, so why don't we just take the observatory? I would like to get the observatory on our 8th rank, but I don't want to take it right here. So we will take our break room here just to dump it. And let's solve a puzzle. Okay, 3 is 3. Uh-oh, it's math time, ladies and gentlemen. It's 3 divided by 2, and then you round to the nearest ones place. So it's 3 divided by 2, which is 1.5, then you round up and it makes it 2? Okay. Then we have 7 rounded to the nearest tens place is 10. Then we have 18... Wait, is that negative 18? Hold on. This would be negative 18, but then you round it, so it would be... No, that doesn't work that way. You can't subtract... I thought... Haven't we had subtraction as negative numbers before? Or does this just get rounded to the nearest hundreds? So it's negative 18 rounded to the nearest hundreds place would be 0. Plus 1 is 1? Can someone confirm, though, that this would be negative 18? I just want to make sure, because the subtraction makes me think. It is? Okay. So this would just be 1. Next we have... What do we have? 10 times 2 is 20. Minus 2 is 18. 18 rounded up to 20. Minus 3 is 17. Rounded up to 20. Beautiful. We got 2 keys. We didn't need them at all. Special keys, master key, please. Negative 18 rounds to 0, okay. This is a bit of a bummer. I think we redraw here, because we still want to get our music room on that rank, and the office goes down. Let's redraw and see if we get anything that goes up. Okay, we did get a trophy room. It is unfortunate that we don't get to draft it where we wanted it, but I'll take it because it goes up, so that's better for me. Look at all these trophies in here. It's beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go back to the trove and open it up? Yeah, we could do that later. I'm not worried about it right now, personally, but we could do it later. 37 of 40 bullseye dart trophies. Okay, so here's what's funny about this. All right, I want to try. I want to try. We have good resources to try to make it. We have the antechamber doors getting unsealed every time we bypass a security door, and we set security doors to high. So I'm going to take Chamber of Mirrors here. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be fun. It's dinner time. And there's gems in it today as our reward. That's even more funny to me. Can we see? It's got to be like up top for sure. There's no way it would be down here like easily accessible. Yes, this is the master key for anyone that's never seen it before. It cost 80 coins out of the showroom. It opens every door and it doesn't get used. Every door that can be opened that's a normal door. Let me rephrase that. I need to clarify. We're doing good on steps. We do have a dining room over here, and we have access to get over there as well. We have a conference room for anything that gets spread throughout the house. So let's go to our passageway. We do want as many security doors as possible, though. I do like the idea of a pool to get like a sauna. And it goes up as well, which we do need. So let's take a pool here. We should also be able to get the chest out of the bottom, and we did get another security door. That's big. A silver key. That's also pretty helpful for where we're going. Over by the whatchamacallit room. Okay. We can go ahead and draft here. Let's use... Interesting. Should we use our silver key here? Or should we wait and try to save it for, like, something up here? It's not necessary up there. We do want to get to the antechamber sooner rather than later to have extra rerolls. So maybe we try to work our way up this way. I'm going to wait. We're going to go through this door first before we go up, at least. I just want to see what we can draft out. Okay, so this is interesting. Observatory goes down, which I'm kind of okay with, and I would like it, but we did want it up here as well. The dovecote doesn't really do anything for me. We could turn the observatory to go up, or dovecote go down. Observatory now goes up. And we could still get another one. Here's the thing. We're not too worried about getting blue rooms up here because we've duplicated our draft pool for the day. So I'm not going to try to fight for it. I'm just going to take the observatory because if we get 2 observatories for the day, that's better than getting 1 on the 9th rank or the 8th rank. So we're going to stick with observatory. An antechamber door has been unsealed. Let's go ahead and go up from here. Let's see what letter we get. We have Clavis the key, Farmer's apple, and we could put 2 chests up front. So we'll take Clavis the key, because why not? We'll take Farmer's apple, and then we'll take the twins. And then we will hit our spiral up. Then gain 1 something. 1, what if the next word is million? And then what if the word after that is allowance? Oh, could you imagine? Gain 1 million allowance. Oh, this kind of blows. Okay, workshop is probably the way to go here. Workshop is definitely the way to go here. A redraw wouldn't be bad, but this gets us north, so I'm going for the workshop. What did it give us? A lever? A lever? We do have a sledgehammer. We don't have a battery pack, though. That's fine. Alright, what do we got here? You're unlocked already. Ooh! This is big. This is also kind of big. But it's not... we don't have enough rooms yet for the mechanarium. Well, maybe we do. I'm going to assume that you need to have max mechanarium gears. Okay, drawing room is good for us. It's extra rerolls to get into the Chamber of Mirrors or the antechamber. The mechanarium would give us what? We have 1, 2... 3. We would 4. So it would be a north... Okay, mechanarium is fine here. I'm going to take the mechanarium, and let's see if it gives us the blue note. It won't give us the blue note. The blue note's definitely going to be hidden behind one of the levers. Taker or lever? That's pretty good. Would you like a spoiler for the mechanarium? Honestly, that guy, I feel like your spoiler is going to be that I need to max out the mechanarium to get the blue memo. But here's the thing. It's still... It gets us into the antechamber, and we're trying to get the... Taking the mechanarium here is better for getting Chamber of Mirrors. It really is. Here's the thing. We don't have enough gear rooms to get the mechanarium today regardless. We're going to have to plan a day for mechanarium, so I'm just going to take it now. We're gonna have to plan a special day for it. Yeah, it's definitely going to be hidden behind one of these. Let's go ahead and... go north here. There's another observatory. You love to see that. And it goes to where we need it to, so... Ooh, study wouldn't be bad. Now, give me the observatory. Just give me the observatory. Ooh, we should go get our crown. Did it open... What door has been unsealed? Oh, this one's been unsealed. Okay. So only 2 so far. So let's go try to trigger another door before we come back in. Yeah, aquariums are gear rooms, so we need to plan an aquarium day. Alright, let's see. We did get a trophy room, and it's not likely that we take this very often, so let's get a trophy room here. I didn't get for... I can't get the crown. The door was locked. Yeah, trophy room, though. I'm also going to double check. I said it could be behind the walls, but let me, like, look at them first to make sure it's not just, like, tucked in behind one of the things. Oh, no, it's still here anyways. Look at that. Okay. Oh, this is also, like, crazy super important. This is exactly what we were talking about for cores. On the coat of arms, the first number is 1 numeral. The rest each are 2 numerals. Okay. That's, like, super important for the cores. Okay. Hold on. Mechanarium. I think this might have been the exact room that we needed. On the coat of arms, comma, the first number is 1 numeral. The rest are each 2 numerals. And yeah, that tells us, because now, we're not going to go into cores right now, but see this right here? 1 digit, 2 digit, 3 digit, 4 digit. So 1,211 and 2. So now we know that this core is 1,000. It's going to be 1,000, comma, 200, comma, 11, comma, 2. Because they're Roman numerals. So we now know what this core is from the wine cellar. Yeah, it'd be M space CC space XI space II. Huge. He was counting on the playthrough for the lore, though. Okay, well, that's really cool. So we made it into there. Let's go see what our blue memo is in the extra trophy room that we have. God, a freezer would have been so cool today with all these gems. Where's my blue memo at? Is it underneath the rhino? It's not. Is it underneath the other rhino? It's also not. I never noticed that the elephant foot was, what was holding the tables up. Oh, there we go. It's under the rug. This looks long. I can't read all this. There were a total of 8 gems removed from the ruby crown of Arinda Ares. Is that why this room gives you 8 gems? Trophy room. Oop, hold on. Did I not screenshot this? Give me a second. Ooh. Screenshot. There we go. Trophy room. There were a total of 8 gems removed from the ruby. Sorry. The J. Of... Oh, Arinda Aries should be capital. Hello, nature. Welcome to the stream. Also, Don, you said something earlier and I didn't say hello, so welcome, Don. My bad. The red gems from the safes? Oh, you're right, Banana. That makes sense, actually. That makes perfect sense. Alright, cool. Well, let's go ahead and draft up whatever this is going to be, because why not? I mean, should we take the attic? We could spread money. We don't need money. We could take the attic for literally no other reason other than just to have fun. Or do we redraw? Or just dump a utility closet? Nah, redrawing to dump things out of the pool doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Why would I take the attic? I'm thinking. I'm like, what could we actually do with the attic? Items are nice. We don't have anything to do with items today. I'm just trying to think. I'm like, is there something I would rather... It could have dice in it? Okay, you sold me. You sold me. It could have dice in it. You're right. That's all I needed to hear. We could have rerolled for a study, potentially, but the fact that you said dice could be up here. Telescope? That's true. I didn't even consider the telescope. I've never seen the telescope except in Ladyship's chambers, though. Attic is fun, pure entertainment. Loot get. Everybody say loot get. Who was it that originally made that joke? That's not Game Grumps, is it? Alright, everybody say loot get. I do not want more northern-facing rooms. I do not. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Alright, where are we going to next? I need to start quoting movies more often. Lost and Found also. Once was lost, was now found. Okay. Should we... No. We should go for more antechamber doors. We have steps. Attic is the loot box. Oh, that's right. The second time we found it was in the Lost and Found. That is correct. No, we've only activated one telescope. And we got a study. Honestly, feels pretty good. Yeah, let's take a study here. Another yem, please. This is gonna sound crazy. This is gonna sound crazy. Yeah, I'll go back for the observatory, don't worry. We have to go back up there. I haven't clicked on it yet. Has this always been this, like, bright green... Am I crazy? I feel like I've never noticed that this has, like, a yellowish marble, like an ivory trim around it. I don't know, I walked in the room and I was like, damn, that's really popping out. It really, like, I don't think I've ever noticed that little detail before. It's like yellow-green. It's like, oh, shoot. What's a good... It's like cream-colored, but if cream had, like, gone moldy. That's blue? What do you mean that's blue? Don't you dare start that. Yes, Alexandra, you got your study. That's not even close to blue. Pale gold? Pale gold is a great description. It has a nuanced shade to it, yeah. You're telling me that this actually... Look, without anyone messing with me, is there anyone who actually considers this to be blue at all? Because if you do consider this to be blue, you might actually be colorblind. I'm not even being mean. The letter, you guys had an argument with the letter because it was like blue-gray. This shit is like yellow and green. There's not even a hint of blue in it. Like, at all. It's not even close to being blue. How, look, alright. Don't worry, we'll hit this up in the Discord. I'm gonna screenshot it and then I'll put it on the, seriously here, it's a green shade for sure. It's magenta. I can't talk to you guys about colors. Okay, we need to go get more security rooms. I want to open as many doors as possible before we have to draft. Well, doesn't really matter. Let's go down to our conference room. It's purple. Why is shit purple? It's basically iridescent. Spot on, oh hi, Mark. I did like that video. I'd like to quote it a lot. My lockpick finally worked. Holy hell. Another attic? Dun dun dun. I'm not taking another attic. We're taking a rotunda so we can not waste a ton of steps to get back around the house. We also have 30 gems to reroll with, and the rotunda's free. This is saving me time and steps. That's what this rotunda's for. You're right. People are watching at different brightness levels. They could also be on computers and stuff like that, different monitors. That makes sense. I did not consider that. It would look different for some people. I will take a sauna here. Absolutely, I will take a sauna here. I want the extra steps for tomorrow. Why not? We don't need the gems and we don't need the break room. I'll take a sauna. What do you got for me? Stone in the sauna? Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Double attic would be funny. Alright, now this needs to work for me here. These are lame. Wait a minute. Oh, my redraw is the crown first, and then I can use my gems to redraw. No. Also no. Yes. Exactly what we were looking for. What? What do you mean the throne can't be rotated? Okay, so the throne works, but I wanted to get to the other side over there. I gotta keep re-rolling until I get, like, a hallway or something. What do you mean the throne room can't be rotated? It's perfectly fine to rotate it. It inhibits nothing. I'm so confused. I'm about to roll until I get, like, a fucking hallway, man. You can't rotate this throne room? That's so weird. We've got it in different orientations before. That's, you know what? Phooey. Can we rotate the drawing room? Oh, thank God. We can rotate the drawing room at least. You can only enter on the blue carpet? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's funny, though. We're taking the drawing room, by the way. It gives us exactly what we wanted. Because we need to get security doors. How are we not getting more security doors? It's kind of getting problematic. Now, the throne room could have opened the antechamber door for me up here. I get that. I haven't completely tossed that aside yet. Okay. An aquarium is not terrible here. A breakfast nook could give me a morning room. Nah, not really bothered by that. Maybe a bug with the transformation. It does feel like there's weird stuff going on with it. No, I set my doors to high because we started today with a key card. Yeah, see, where's my key card? Yeah, I set it to high. Let's go ahead and dig up. This gives me another door? What room would we want over here? Our closed exhibit would be really cool. Should we try to roll a little bit to get the closed exhibit? We don't need resources. Literally all that's left today is solve the Chamber of Mirrors. That's it. All we've got left today is get to the Chamber of Mirrors. The locker room is just a powered room. I don't know why. It just has the power vents through the top of it. I'm going to try to get something that guarantees me a security door. I won't go too ham, but we do have a lot of gems. I mean, we could still get a better room than that. We'll go down to like 20 maybe. Interesting. It is interesting. We could try to get a telescope out of it. We very rarely see the telescope. And we have a lot of rerolls left to get a planetarium. but not a lot of places we could get the planetarium where we'd want it. That seems like a lot. Drafting studio is completely cleared. We've already flushed that out. I'm just gonna not push it for that. Well, at least we got the corridor. Damn. Is it even gonna be a security door? It can't even be a security door. That sucks. Okay, so we should take the quest bedroom then. If we take the corridor, we're not guaranteed. If we take the corridor, we can't get a security door out of it. But we could get something like the throne room, I suppose. No, we can't get the throne room on the side of the house. Huh. What else should we do, then? I guess we should take the corridor? No, let's take the quest bedroom. Get the guaranteed 2 allowance. Just keep it smart and safe. It's not going to be another door. I wanted to trigger another door anyways. We can also just go open the lever ourselves. That's a possibility. We have no issue with that. We just got to go outside. And we do need to go coat check our red crown anyways, so I think we might just do that. How about this? How about... Here's what we do. We're going to go coat check the red crown, because 1 reroll I doubt is going to do anything for us. And then we're going to go open the... We're going to open room 46. We have so many steps. We don't have to go do that right now. It'd be smarter to just eat dinner and go back up there, and then go back if we need to. We're bound to get more security doors at this point. Also, this is so many extra steps, too. It's 30 extra steps. Yeah. We're pretty much bound to get what we need. So let's just play it that way. Put me back in the Tarunda, the Tonda Ross room. I should be able to, like, jump through these as it's spinning around. Let's make a visit to the radioactive purple drawings? No, thank you. I'll pass on that. Yeah, we do have our silver key as well, so we're hoping that one of these is locked. Alright. The Rotunda has put me back in here. I'm double-checking this to make sure it's set to high. Yeah, we set it to high, and we still haven't seen... That means, like, almost all of our doors left have to be security doors. We've only bypassed, what, 2? We've bypassed 2 security doors, and we're pretty much guaranteed to get another 4. That's kind of funny to me. So the first thing to do is to go activate our constellation. Because we didn't do that yet. We should go do that first. Oh wait, we already activated this one. I didn't see a security door in the mirror room. I checked. I looked and I didn't notice it. Maybe I looked directly at it and then ignored it, but I don't think there's a security door in the mirror room. If I'm being honest. The sale, everything's cheap today. And the slice. Gain 1 key. Okay. Is it going to be like 1 key, 1 coin, and 1 gem, and then all that lame stuff? A security door here would be fantastic. It can't work that way. Holy shit. I just realized if we don't get another security door, we're not making it to the Chamber of Mirrors. We have to... Oh, okay, never mind. No. We have to go open... We have to go open room 46 right now. Because if we don't, and it unseals that door, I have a feeling it's not going to target that door. I have a feeling it targets the other doors first. But if for any reason whatsoever it targets door 46, our run's over with. So we're going outside. We have to. Okay. Let me go back out. What about the Great Hall? Oh, you're saying we could get a Great Hall. Yeah, that's true. We could get a Great Hall. But since it's not guaranteed, I'm going to go open... I'm going to go open anyways and come back for the crown. It's just too... It's an extra reroll I might as well have. And it's an extra gem, so it's another reroll on top of that. Because we can reroll 8 times, so that would give us the maximum. Alright, give me a second. Let me figure out my path back out. We need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way back down to the secret passage in the hallway. That's if the doors are locked. We do have a silver key, but that's if the door is locked. So we still have to hope for... It's too much hoping. Pulling the lever is objectively the right thing to do right now. Silver key will guarantee you a Great Hall? No, it won't. So one time we used the silver key, and we got 1 room with 3 doors and two rooms with 2 doors. And keep in mind, we also have a double inventory because of the Chamber of Mirrors, or a double draft pool today. That's true, the door is locked. Listen, it is 100% in my benefit to go open this door. There is absolutely no reason to not open this door. Like, not coming to get this lever would just harm me. So if anyone's against it, you're just being silly. This is only good for me. I don't know why anyone's like, don't worry about it, or try this instead. Like, I'm just gonna go get the door. It's objectively good. Oh, wrong one, wrong one. I gotta go to this one. Oh, no, you guys are good. Trust me. The person that told me not to do it is already gone silent. You guys are good. I understand. I'm not... Trust me. I know who's, like, telling me what to do, and I know who's giving me advice. You guys that are here, I know who my advice givers are, and I appreciate it. No, I don't block anybody. Unless people start saying really bad things. I have shadow banned people on my YouTube videos. I think I've mentioned it to you guys before, but would you believe that I had someone who watched like 10 episodes of a game I was playing and left multiple comments on every episode just absolutely shitting on me? Like, they were just mad. They were like, you suck at this, you're garbage, your decisions don't make sense, you need to do this, I can't believe you didn't do that, I would have done it better. And I'm just like, you know what, we're here. I'll show you guys the pink rooms again. And I just shadow banned them. There you go. There's your beautiful pink portraits. We already tried this yesterday. We know it won't work. It's bugged. There is a weird thing in there now. Here, I'll show you. It blinks green and then nothing happens. But yeah, it was funny. I also told you guys that originally, when I was playing the demo on Blueprints, someone watched 14 episodes. Wonder if Foyer messes with possible security door spawns? That's a good point, honestly, that guy. That I never considered that. We're going to find out tomorrow, Soul, what happens with the Foundation. I'm thinking Ann Babbage is going to tell us tomorrow that she, like, reset it and we can draft it again. But yeah, someone watched 14 episodes of my Blueprints demo, and all they did comment every single time was like, you're ass at this. And then they were like, they changed their username to like Blueprints walkthrough, playthrough, tutorial, or something like that. I don't remember what it was. And they literally like changed their YouTube name to that. No, Don, I would not shadow ban you. Your trolls, like, listen, Don, I get your messages. You put enough positive reinforcement in your messages that I know you're not being a dick. You're just, like, having fun sometimes. We should also dump this extra wind-up key before we go back. And also, we need to end in the break room. But since we're going to be playing up here, I can dump the paper crown for a single reroll. We should dump it now. I don't want to come all the way back down here. Unrelated, but just to let you know if it's not been mentioned already, you think the Nord link is wrong? What happens when you click on it? it should take you to a NordVPN page to buy stuff, like to buy NordVPN. If that's not correct, I will go take a look and fix it. But we're going to check our paper crown right now. It's okay. We're going to be okay without it. Nice. I'm glad you're caught up. But yeah. No, trust me, Don, like, your comments, I get them. Like, some of them, I read them, and I'm like, whatever. But most of them, like, are meant to be, like, funny or little jabs. Like, there's a difference between, like, trolling and whining. Some of your comments make me laugh, too. I enjoy them. Do a shameless plug? Alright, everybody, this video has been sponsored by NordVPN. Check the link in the top of the description to go through my NordVPN affiliate link. And if you click on it and purchase it, I get money. Technically, that is true. I do get commission on the NordVPN stuff right now. Okay. I gotta make sure I'm coming back up for the right reasons. I want to make sure I get everything done here. We need to go get our crown out of the room. So, I need to read the policy, because I'm not entirely sure even what I'm allowed to discuss on it. But I get a pretty hefty commission. If you, like, purchase NordVPN through my affiliate link, there's a ... in the end there. Hold on. I'm going to check it real quick. Okay, hold on. I've unpaused. All right, we're back. So, yeah, it did work for me, though. I just fixed it. But thank you for letting me know, because I need to go check that on the few... I haven't put it in a lot of videos, but it's going to start being at the top of all of my descriptions. But basically, if you purchase NordVPN and you go through my link, it helps me. I get like 100% commission on the beginning, and or like your first month or something like that. Hold on, I gotta remember. I gotta read through it. I'm still gonna make a video about NordVPN. Okay, so this is the crummy part. Again, still, if we don't get a security door here, we lose. So I think we use our special key here, and we use our silver key right here, and we try to roll for our exhibit, our locked exhibit. I think we have to do that. If we don't get that, I don't think we can win. Or we get the Great Hall. Okay, I was going to say Great Hall is the other option, so we did get it, which is nice. That opens up the right side? Yes, it does open up the right side. So we're safe to solve our Chamber of Mirrors now. Alright, sweet. That worked out pretty well. NerdVPN, more like. It is pretty lame in the grand scheme of things. But it is good for protection. It opened up that side? Gross. 3 more gems, I'll take it. It's extra rerolls. Here's our lever to get over to the other side. That's huge. Seems okay now, even though the link still says ... but if you copy it, it does have more stuff. Okay, well, it's because I'm live streaming and I edited it in the thing, then we would have been fine. Closed exhibit would not have worked? Is it because it opens the door automatically? Is that why it doesn't work? Also, what's beeping still? Oh, the chambers, or the mirror room is. Yeah, wrap it before you tap it, folks. Tank it before you spank it. What's the other one? Special key, special key. Ooh. Drop me like an electric eel. Alright, current goal is solve the Chamber of Mirrors and get the blue memo out of it. That's what the current goal is. What if we take the gallery here? Nah, it's too risky. Too risky. We may not be able to solve our Chamber of Mirrors here if we take the gallery here. But it could be cool. What if we got a vault? Aquarium is really nice for us. But... no, let's just take the aquarium. Let's just play it safe and take the aquarium. It's the smart thing to do. Shock me like an electric eel. Ooh, it hit them both. Open up. Open up. Open up again. Alright, let's see. Oh, did I really block both of those off? I have to come back down. Where's my blue note? It's a key. Give me my blue note, damn it. I'm just assuming the blue note's gonna be up here. A West Wing hall? You guys know I'm adding a West Wing hall to the floor plan. Yeah, the blue note in here is gonna be like, did you try looking up? Dumb shit like that. I just know it. Okay, so now we need to hit this one again. Now we can go back up and hit this, which is our last one. And then, I gotta figure it out. We're gonna go back down. We're gonna hit that button again. And then we're gonna hit this button again and bring that one down. That one... No, that's not it either. Damn it. Do we actually have to go back over there? I think we do. Yeah, because we hit that button, and so it locked us out. That's kind of funny. We do have to go back. That's fine. We'll go there in a second. The music room, but it's not in the right one. So let's just take the breakfast nook here. No. Let's take the office here. Well, no, we should take the breakfast nook, because we don't have the office there either. Don't take that, though. Now. Special key, master key, lockpick. Lockpick worked. Ooh, the planetarium again. Alright, well, that's not what we're going for here, so we're going to redraw. A gallery. We've already gotten it from the gallery. A clock tower is interesting as well. Okay, you know what? Quick pause. I will be right back. I need to run to the restroom real quick. Give me a second. So, let's choose... Oh, we got to redraw. A wine cellar, a laboratory, and a breakfast nook. No. We did get our music room. Honestly, let's take the music room. And it connects to the Chamber of Mirrors. We got the music room that we wanted. We should not have picked up the prism key, because now we can't use it, and we have a chance of keeping it tomorrow. But we do get cool music. Which one is the one that's... Are you open now? No, we still need to open you up. There we go. That's the one we needed to open. What's up, chat? It's your boy Bragapple here. Ugh, gross. Oh no. Oh no. I could never. This is disgusting. I would never. Ew. Gross, yucky room. What is the music room memo? I don't know. We'll go back to it in a second. But now I'm going to look up here first and see if there's a memo up top. I guess it's not up top. Let Alexis decide if we add it. Alexis would never take that. I just know that for a fact. Okay. Where in the world is this memo going to be? What if it was on one of the panes of glass, and like as you hit the button, it slid around? Okay, so this corner's looking safe. For now. Oh, just kidding. Is it going to be in every corner? I have to check. If an item found would spread... It's the mirror room, right? It is in every corner. That's fantastic. There's going to be 4 memos in here. If an item would be spread into the Chamber of Mirrors, 4 of those items are spread instead. So, for example, if we had the Chamber of Mirrors, and we got, like, a locker room, and it put a key in it, it would get 4 of them, which means there's 4 blue memos in the mirror room. That's a really cool one. I didn't know that, and it's actually like gameplay assisting, so I like it. I like it a lot. Bedroom closet, your beloved. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that guy. We can't. But I wonder if the conference room would give you 4 if it had the mirror room. Yes, it would. In my head, Steve, I can't say yes with confidence that I know, but I do believe that that makes the most sense. Because if it triggers that the key would have spawned in the mirror room, it would have spawned 4 keys, and then it pulls from the mirror room and puts them all in the conference room. That's my personal belief, and I'm going to stick with it for now. We'll try and test it one day if we can. I saw someone said that there should be mod support for this game, and there is no way Tonda Ross is going to put mod support for this game. He loves his creation too much. Oh, why did I start capitalizing everything? Hold on. 4 of those items are spread instead. Us being called Kermits? We could be the Muppets. Don't forget the italic. You know what? You're right. Italicize it. Items are spread instead. Italicize both of them. There we go. Cool. Let's go get our music room memo. I assume it's going to be behind the piano. It is behind the piano. There is a major key hanging on a wall in the safe house? What is the safe house? What? What is the safe house? Anybody know what's going on there? Oh, the room with the rocket launcher where the train is. That's right, that's right. Music room. We can't get back down there, though, unless we get the water fixed. That's the only way to get back is to set the water, right? Also, didn't we grab a key hanging off the wall? But I don't remember it being a special key. Or is that the diary key? It's her diary key hanging in the safe house, right? Is safe house not one word? Am I crazy? Safe house is not one word? Typo. Game's unplayable. Unplayable game. Interesting. Diary is on the tomb. Okay. Was it a sanctum key? The dumplings gang? I can't put gang into it, unfortunately. The diary key was in the tomb. Okay. All right. What are we doing for the rest of today? End in the break room? We already checked our red paper crown back, so we don't have to go back for it. There was a coin right here. Yes, we got really good notes today. In fact, we might be working on one of the core notes. We may save that, though, for later. Because I do want to play some Outer Wilds. Okay, so... what do we have left for today? We can't craft another room. That's done. We made it into the antechamber, and we picked up our allowance. That's done. We have everything purchased that we want for the day. Done. Oh, excuse me. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, so... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to call it a day inside the break room. Thank you.
I did mute my headset, but it was loud. You guys still caught me on that. Yeah, I'm not gonna hit the core puzzle right now because we got other games to play, and I have friends coming and whatnot this afternoon. Train station, we cannot make it back to the train station. Not for a while. We'd have to get a pump room and then lower it, and it's just gonna be a mess. I'm not opposed to testing it out, but we did already get the key that was in there, so. Oh, you're asking about it? Yeah. Well, that was the safe house area that we went to. It's where our mom had her hideout before they committed the heist for the crown. Okay, so we're going to end in here. And we're going to... What are we going to do? I think we're going to call it a day. We have 118 stars. We already triggered both of the observatories. Yeah, let's call it a day. I can't think of anything else to do right now. If there's something I missed, so be it. The Architect Shopping Center of Tomorrow. 6 drafting rooms, 4 shop rooms, 5 tomorrow rooms. Total rooms was 44. Rank 10, we made it to rank 10. Steps taken, 137, and we found 13 items. Beautiful. Alrighty, well, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!